Our next guest is not an official adult yet, but she is not quite that tiny kitten that people are looking for. This is Rhea Ripley, and she is about 11 months old now, and she's been with us for quite some time. She was a little bit younger when she first arrived, and if you're looking for a cat that's going to spice up your life, I assure you that she will. Not only is she super cute, she is just a bundle of energy. A lot of people describe her as basically, she thinks she's a dog. She just zoomies and runs around and throws things in the air and just is constantly, into things. There's a phrase that we often use for our dogs that we don't frequently use with our cats, and that's plays rough. Rhea plays a little bit rough. She likes to, wrap her arms around you and drool on you and nibble on you, but it's all love bites. It's usually not an aggressive thing. She just has, big dog energy and a little cat body. But she's definitely fun. But because she can play a little rough, we do recommend that she not necessarily go to a home with really small children, just because we don't want her to, be playing and having a good time and accidentally hurt a child or anything like that. But she's very confident, she's very affectionate, and she has a ton of great qualities. The only really, negative thing is that she hates vet restraint. And a lot of people confuse that with, just wanting to be held, and that's totally different. Vet restraint is, they can't really, they're not mobile because we're doing exams or we're doing vaccinations or blood draws. She doesn't like that, but she is quite comfortable being held and carried around by our staff. But, she is looking for the right home. And she is a cat that's not necessarily for everyone, but a lot of people are interested in her. And if you think that she might be a good fit, you should definitely stop in and visit with her.
So Rhea has a chronic condition viewers should know about. What is that? Yeah,
so she has what we call as a chronic URI, and she's not the first cat to have this. Since COVID, we've had a lot of cats, I feel like, that have had that. The first was my favorite, Snotty Dottie. And then we had another cat, a couple other cats that had that, and then more recently, Josie Grossi, all acquiring those names because of the little bit of a snotty nose that they have from time to time. So we talk all the time about how cats get URI here in the shelter, and it's just because there's a lot of them. There a lot of germs, things like that. So they get the sneezing, runny nose, nasal congestion, and we give them some antibiotics, and it typically clears up, and it's not an issue again. But for those cats that have that chronic issue, it does reemerge every so often. They are going to be medicated more frequently. It can be better off for them to live as a single cat so that they're not potentially spreading those germs to the other animals in your household and making them sick. But we've found homes for all of our other chronic URIers, and we know that we'll find one for her as well. It's just making sure that it's a family that is committed to making sure that she gets the proper veterinary care that she gets, and is not upset about wiping up some snot every once in a while. I think it's a fair trade for all the love and playfulness that you will get out of her. She also doesn't seem to mind the dogs when they walk them by, if you have a dog in your home, she might be a good fit for that as well. If you think that you're the right family to make sure that Rhea Ripley here gets all that she needs, you can go to visitfcac.as.me to book that appointment to get that started.